And my challenge, by the ancient laws of combat, we are met at this chosen ground to settle for good and all. Who holds sway over the 5 points?
All day, all night, you feel my heat. Feel my heat. I think we should repeat that again. Feel my heat. Feel my heat. Yeah.
In the summer, lighting up, she's smoking trees. Only daughter of a man she hasn't seen. And there's no real one emotion, she can't say what she needs. First second she hates you, then she's horny. Baby, stay with me, please. She can't imagine staying the night here by herself. Lord of mercy, cause all the guys, they go through hell. Taking your phone, she'll hope to moan and then put back on your shelf. But fuck it, she's crazy and I love it and I want her myself. Saying it's hard with your day, with your night. You open the door and your man walked out. He said he got tired of the games you play. Never give it some thought, try to get used to. Feeling some ground with the feet, with the fall. Got your ear to the phone, but your man won't call. Have a Superman pose with a brand new cape. Papa, give me some love and I'm on my way. I'm on my way, wait. 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 Stuck in your apartment, you said you got some big surprise. I think that I like this. Taking my time, you blind my eyes. I beg you for more. I hear my door closed, damn, she just lied. This girl is a tease, I mean with ease. She makes me want her and die. She's standing alone but with her guy, she paid the price. Thinking you own him, call his bluff, he rolled the dice. But let him be gone, how long you hear the song? Take thoughts that you're mad. Just putting to me low key, I may want you, girl, when you're bad. Same was hard with your day, with your night. You open the door and the man walked out. He said he got tired of the games you play. Never give it some thought, try to get used to. Feeling some ground with the feet, with the fall. Got your ear to the phone, but your man won't call. Have a Superman pose with a brand new cape. Papa, give me some love and I'm on my way. I'm on my way, wait. I'm on my way, wait. I'm on my way, wait. I'm on my way, wait.
That was Frank, ladies and gentlemen. Frank! Give it up for Frank. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Frank. Our new cat. That was Frank, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Frank. Everybody, give it up for Frank. Everybody, give it up for Frank. Thank you very much. That's Frank right there. Come on, man. That's it? That's all you're going to give for Frank? Come on. Give Frank deserves a little something. Putting on them wicked dance moves. Frank, you should hear the people. They love you. They love you, Frank. They love Frank. They love Frank. Everywhere we go, they say they love Frank. They say we have the best cats. Everywhere, yes, thank you. We got the biggest crowds, the best cats. The cat's a striped cat. I like to know that the cat is striped, you know. I hope it doesn't turn black one day, like, come on. Turn black. Thank you. Yes, everybody likes that. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you. She liked it. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, good to see you. How's it going, everybody? Caesar C in the house. Brian Joel. How's the baby? The baby is doing great. The baby's really good. Has her first tooth coming in. You can feel it. Little razor blade. She is eating solid foods now, which changes the game. You know, with the it's before, I'm gonna get into some gory details here, but maybe you guys should know this. You know, if you're thinking about having a kid at some point in your life, you know, or maybe you didn't have a kid and you're wondering, was that for me? Well, I'll tell you. I'll give you a little insight. I have insight. I have a kid. I've had one for 4 months now, so I know everything there is about knowing a child. 4 months. So being a father of 4 months and knowing everything there is to know about having a children, I could say that, first of all, everything in life is a duality. Okay, everybody needs to remember that. I was watching that show, Inside Out. Not that show. That Pixar movie, Inside Out. You know, showing my age by saying that, you know. That show. I was watching that show, Pixar. It was called Inside Out. Maybe a lot of people have seen it. I barely heard about it for the first time. Here's the thing. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Who's gonna get that deal done? It's malarkey. That's my Joe Biden. It's terrible. Here's the deal. I don't watch Pixar movies if they're like about human beings. I have enough human beings everywhere. Everywhere I go, I leave the house, fucking human beings everywhere. They're everywhere. So I don't need extra humans. You see what I'm saying? I don't really watch like reality television and television where people, like human beings, like regular assholes like you and me, where they're the main stars. I don't watch that because I get enough of them. As soon as you leave your house, you know, you go to your car and there's other cars there, and you know other humans have, you know, they're everywhere. You drive, then there's other humans on the road. And it's never like a pleasurable experience. It's never like, oh my God, I can't wait to get on the road, be with these other humans. I can't wait to get to work so I could work with those other humans and I could work for other humans. Thank you. So I have enough of the human beings. And so I watch movies to get away, okay? I just need to get away. Maliaka P-side. And in doing so, I'll watch something like a Pixar movie, which is completely a CGI reality, and so I don't want humans involved in that. Okay? I want to watch something about like a bug's life. I want to see what would happen if you let a rat be the chef in a French kitchen. Fucking mind-blowing, right? What would happen? Spoiler, he makes Ratatouille. I want to see Monsters, Inc. I don't want to see Monsters U, though. I don't care about monsters going to school. Once again, you're bringing reality into it. I want to forget that there was such a thing called school. And that I didn't do that well in it. You know, don't remind me, okay? Don't preach to me, okay? You're a movie about monsters. You're scaring children. I want to find Nemo. Okay? Not so much Dory. You know? And you find out that Ellen DeGeneres, she's kind of like a hog, you know? Kind of like treated like people like dog shit. And then you're like, good. I'm glad your movie flopped. Nobody cared about you. You got both your flippers. Fins. I'm eventually going to get to the point, which is, I don't need humans in my Pixar. Toy Story, there was a human element to it, but the toys, they got the toys. So Inside Out never gave a fair shot. Watched it the other day, and I get it. If you haven't seen the movie, it's about your emotions. Your emotions are personified as little characters in the movie. And anger raises his ugly head now and then, and sadness and happiness. Well, happiness tries to steal the show. Happiness tries to make sure that this human being doesn't experience any bad things. And the point of the movie is everything is duality. You got to embrace the good and the bad. And in saying this, children are great. They're amazing. But for every feeding, and it's joyful, you know, they're eating, they're smiling, they're trying new foods, and you're just like, honey, she likes carrots. Look at this. Look at. Oh, look at a smile on her face. Oh, she spit a little out. It's so cute. On the opposite end of that, literally, all that food's going to come out of her body. And it's not like when she was just like a little baby just drinking milk and everything was kind of, you know, you had some messy diapers, but it was all kind of fluid. And by fluid, I mean liquid. It's the soft stuff, you know? Now that she's eating human food, like all of us assholes, she's taking more human shits, like all of us assholes. And so it's less, there's less poops, you know, it's less, but they're real. The shit is real. You know that term when people say the shit is real or the shit just got real? Well, it's probably because you just started feeding your baby real food. The shit got real. Is that a good joke? I'll take it. Is it booty time yet?
Booty time across the USA. Booty time, hey, hey, hey. Booty time across the USA. It's booty time, yeah.
Here's the biggest thing that I'm going to let everybody in on about having a child, anything like that. If you have a child, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've been around a child or people with child, you'll know what I'm talking about. Because it's such a common thing. Yet, no one really talks about this. It's the darkness of having a child. See, I say this thing every day. Me and Brittany, we both say this thing every day. We've been around other couples who say this thing. You've been around couples who say this thing, or maybe you have said this before. But you will casually, when you have a child, the parent will say something like this. I'm going to go check on the baby. Simple enough. Sounds innocent, innocuous. Hey, he's just going to go check on the baby. Sure. Just go check on the baby. See, we say that. You heard it. But what that really means is, I'm going to go see if my child is still breathing. It's dark. See, you don't want to say that. You don't want to be at a dinner party and say, oh, yeah. Oh, she's been sleeping for a while now, right? She hasn't made a fucking peep. Yeah, not a single sound. Huh. Honey, do you want to go? Or okay. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your drinks. Enjoy your food. I'm going to get up and walk into the other room right now and make sure that my child is still breathing and alive. All right. See, it's dark. That's dark. You don't want to say that. That'll ruin everybody's night. Even if you come back and you're like, yeah, everything's fine, everybody's still going to be kind of like weird about it. So we say things like, I'm going to go check on the baby. We say it. We don't break it down. Nobody analyzes it. Because if we did, we'd realize how dark the world is that we're living in. That a parent just needs to go because they have a baby. It can't survive on its own. It just lays on its back and yeah, that's it. It's not going to forge for anything. It's there. I don't give it a shot. I don't give it a chance. Maybe if I put it on the floor and put some objects around it that it could fashion into something, or, but no, we keep it in the crib, in a cage, high off the ground, so nothing can jump in and it can't jump out. It being my daughter, Kennedy, a swing batter. Let's see here. Chicken mask, rooster snorkel. I like rooster snorkel. Cockapoodle. What's up, Raven? Old Raven Farms in the house. Our friend from across the border. The good border. The good border. We like people from that border. Yeah. Politics. Olympics. That's what's going on in the world. I'm going to do a lighthearted show. I'm not going to talk about too much politics. Maybe a little politics. But I'll make it funny. But I'm not going to talk about the grand conspiracy theories or the great theft of time or, rewritten history or the burning of a library of the Alexandria or pyramids or any shit like that this time. Email me if you want the cliff notes on that conversation. I'll keep it light. But I will say this about politics. I think, and I brought this up before, but They Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Popular song right now, taking over the airwaves, all about this feud between two MCs, Kendrick Lamar and Drake. If you don't know about it, you probably don't know hip-hop, but it was very much in pop culture this summer. And spoiler alert, Kendrick Lamar won the battle handedly. Unless somebody thinks that Drake is going to come out with something that is going to somehow make people forget that They Not Like Us exists. But as someone who listens to hip-hop and pop music, They Not Like Us took over the airwaves. People are saying it all the time, and I think that Kamala? That's how Trump spelled it. I think Kamala Harris needs to embrace the song. I know it's not a radio-friendly song. I know it's not NSFW. It's not safe for work. But it's a big song. It's a big popular song. And I think she should ride that wave of how everybody's saying weird. You know, the party of weird or weird. Embrace it. Thank you. Ride the wave that Kendrick Lamar has already cooked up for you. And make They Not Like Us your campaign song. And basically say, they not like us. Us being us, normal human beings. And they being kind of weird. They not like us. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Either way, regardless of how you feel on politics or whatever. Look, personally, I think that if Donald was president again, I think it's gonna be a fucking train wreck. But I don't think the fucking world's gonna collapse in on itself like a dying star. I don't think that we're gonna go back into martial law. I think some stupid shit will happen, and then people will correct the course in 4 more years. It takes a long time for a republic to fall, and not just 4 years under the wrong leadership. So, I'm bracing for the worst here. Kind of like when I know someone is a good enough driver, but I still grab the handle tightly. Like, I'm just bracing. I'm just bracing myself, just in case. Could have an off day. If Trump wins, I'm not going to say anything crazy like, that's not my president, or take him out of office, or, anything else like that. I'm going to say, I hope the guy does a fucking great job. You know why? Because I still got to live here. And I'm not going to go anywhere else. I realize that now. I've done my research. And I'm sorry, but there's no other fucking places to go. You know? And I talk to my friends across the border, the good border. And things aren't so great everywhere else. And those places that you thought you could escape to, they aren't really there for you. And so, really, I think that it's just all about being able to hide within your own boundaries. Being able to hide within your own border. Now, you know, maybe set up a safe farm somewhere. You know, have a little summer home. Have somewhere to get, have somewhere, have your place, but then also have somewhere else that you can go. Or maybe make them the same. But, you know, always prepare for the worst. I don't care who's in office. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mr. Rogers can be president, and I'm still going to, you know, take a couple precautions. I let my guard down during the Obama years. You know, I really thought everything was okay. And then I heard that, you know, there were these terrible things happening with drones, but, I mean, I'm fine. I didn't get droned, you know. I hope you guys are okay. But, yeah, I think everything's going to be fine. Obviously, I lean to one side. I don't make any, you know, everybody knows I'm pretty liberal. I'm a registered Democrat. But that doesn't mean I give up. And that doesn't mean that the next, if Trump becomes a president, that doesn't mean that I don't want to partake it still. That doesn't mean that I still don't want to serve my country and live in this country. You know, it's a lot of people get it a little too twisted, and they think that, you know, I hear a lot of people, if Trump moves, I'm moving to Canada. No, you're not. No, you're not going to move to Canada. You know someone in Canada who's going to let you move in? And, you know, like, you know how hard it is to move to another country? You don't just put your clothes on a bindle. A bindle, huh? That's your word of the day. Secret word of the day. Bindle. Secret word. Secret word. Secret word. That's a bindle. Otherwise known as a hobo stick. But we like to say bindle because we don't want to make hobos feel bad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hell of expensive to move to Canada. We got Old Raven Farm saying hella now. That's great. Can't go wrong with the rhythm of the night. Hey, Nufo's in the house. This is the rhythm. I hope my baby's not sleeping right now. I mean, I hope she is, but this is the rhythm. All right. Let's see. What's up, Old Raven, Brian Joel, Nufo, Caesar C in the house. I don't think I've heard that song yet. They Not Like Us? Well, basically, it's Kendrick Lamar's nail in the coffin to Drake's career. And, you know, as good as Drake was, and I'm sure he still has a lot of fans out there, this song really kind of did him in. Even if everything in the song isn't true, even if it's just rumor, conjecture, it didn't paint Drake in a good light. And it was really catchy. Oh, Nick Magnuson says, what's up? I miss Nick. Nick Magnuson. Yeah, so not much to say about politics. I think the last time I streamed, Joe Biden might not have dropped out the race yet. I don't know. And now it's Kamala and this guy Tim Walz. Information is still coming in about the guy. We'll see. But seems like a solid dude. You know, there's one thing out there about him when he retired from the military, and people trying to say like, "Oh, you retired before you went to Iraq." I'm like, right? We're going to Iraq Well, fuck. I've been doing this for 20 years. Sounds like a perfect time to retire. Yeah. Because Iraq, it's hot. It's hot. You know? It's hot out there. It's hot. You know? They're just dusty. Dust. A lot of dust in the air. Sandy. Rocks. A lot of rocks. You know? Which, they wear a lot of sandals out there. You think that's not a good environment for the rocks, right? You're like, you know, it's a cultural thing. Hella is from Toronto. Doc said so. Okay. Wait. I thought that article said otherwise. But let's see. Olympics are going on right now. The Olympics. They happen every 4 years. Starting in 1900 is when the first women were allowed to compete in the Olympics. Now, mind you, the Olympics have been going on since I think around the time of Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Olympics go back far. Women were able to compete in the 1900s. Tennis, croquet, equestrian events, and sailing. As of 1996, I believe, any new events that were proposed to the Olympic Committee had to have a female team, a men's team, and a women's team. And I think starting in 2000 and oh, maybe it was 2010. Was there Olympics in 2010? Do the math. For 2012, 2010 is when the first time when they added women's boxing was the first time that all the events were co-ed. They're interesting. Breakdancing today was in the Olympics. I got to watch breakdancing. It's amazing to me that I feel like I'm going to show my age here. I'm old. I feel like I was there when breakdancing was invented. And to see this thing that I helped invent. Yes. Well, I was there. I was breakdancing and I was boop, 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 you know, in the bathroom having little battles and stuff like that. Telling my parents, man, I want to see that Breakin' movie. I want to see Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo, Beat Street. Anything with breakdancing. Please, I just want more breakdancing content. At 6 years old, 7 years old, breakdancing, all the kids loved it. The adults, they didn't kind of get it, you know. And then to see it grow into Olympic sport. And I was telling my girlfriend this. It's weird to call you my girlfriend. I'm just gonna call you my wife from now on. I was telling my wife this. The whole plot of Breakin', not Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo had a great plot about giving to charity. But Breakin' 1, the story goes that there's a white girl who attends a ballet school, and they're not letting her go to the next level. And she's constantly, you know, and the instructors are saying, because you're not bringing anything new, you're not bringing anything fresh. We want to see something with edge. And she goes and she does some pirouettes. She does some pliés. And they're like, no, bitch. We want something new, something fresh. Figure it out. And so she goes and she starts hanging out with the black people of the world. And they teach her rhythm, but how to dance, you know, how to have soul, how to have, you know, dancing urban, you know, from the street. And then she goes back to the ballet school, and throws a couple hip hop, moves in there and does like, huh! And they're like, oh my God, that's the most amazing dancing ever. You could, you're welcome to Juilliard, or however it goes. But the essence of the movie is the fact that at the time, it was ridiculous for a white girl to do breakdancing. That's why the whole plot of the movie revolved around her learning a couple moves, busting it out at the end, and then it was her Rocky moment. And then we go on to break into Electric Boogaloo. Turbo and Ozone. Everybody want to be Ozone. Anyways. Save the Last Dance. That's funny, Old Raven, because Brittany mentioned the same thing. And it's a trope in movies where the white girl learns a couple urban moves. Now she's cultured, she can dance, she's better than the competition because she spent time with black people, with people of color, with people with soul. But now, you watch the Olympics, and all the girls competing for that top spot. Let's just say there weren't any people with soul. There weren't any people of soul in the bronze and silver and the gold. It was Japanese girl, Lithuania girl, and a Chinese girl. And they were some of the greatest breakdancers I've ever seen in my fucking life. They were technically perfect. It was almost like if you had a video game and you had to hit the square, triangle, square to make perfect, and it's like you hit 100%. It's like you did breakdance. Whoa, this sounds like a great idea for a video game. Take this down. It's kind of like Dance Revolution. Oh, Dance Revolution. Somebody already made it. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry about writing that down. Somebody already did it. It's called Dance Revolution. Very popular game. But anyways, it's like somebody was Dance Revolutioning breakdancing. They were perfect in every way. And it's international. Lithuania, the girl from Lithuania was like, I don't know, like 7 years old or some shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And so it's just nice, like it's almost like I have two children, I was there to father breakdancing and see it grow up to be a 7-year-old Lithuanian. And then I also have my own daughter who she's neither Lithuanian. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe a little. Maybe a little bit. She is a little Lithuanian. Hey, yo! Thank you. All right. Okay. So this is just an observation about the Olympics. But synchronized diving is really weird. And maybe it's not. Maybe, I don't want to offend anybody if you're like a professional synchronized diver. You're like, my mom was a synchronized diver, dude. Sorry. But it's really weird because there's no other sports that really do this. You take someone who's an elite level diver and they're fucking amazing. And they do these amazing backflip and they hit the water and it's perfect. And somewhere, someone was like, that was amazing. But can you get another guy to do it alongside of you at the exact same time? Like, it's the only... I mean, I'm sure there's synchronized swimming and stuff like that, but it's like, that I get. That's a team sport. You got to have all the legs and kicking it. You need that. But synchronized diving is weird because it's almost like there's not synchronized golf. Where it's like, all right, you two tee up at the same time. You guys, and it's all about if you guys get the same exact yards on the drive. And it's like, both guys at the same time, and the balls just go in the same side. And it's like, oh my God, the balls touched. The balls touched! Oh my god! That was the greatest ball touching we've ever seen in the Olympic. You know? It's just not. There's no other sport where they're just like, yeah, that was amazing, but we want to see you do it at the same exact time with another guy who kind of looks exactly like you for some reason. Like, I don't know why. Like, are there twins that do? They need to get some twins, like some doublemint twins who are like fucking, and they should just like look like clones, you know, and walk like. But I just find it weird that the diving wasn't good enough. Basically, like, diving wasn't good enough. Like, that was awesome. That was amazing. That was an amazing. No splash. Yes. 9.9. Yeah. But we're gonna have to see you do it with another dude. Yeah. We got to see you do it. Yeah. Did your balls touch? Thank you. All right. We're going to talk about transgenders in the Olympics. I think it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up for multiple reasons. I'm going to go into both reasons. Multiple meaning two. Of why I think it's fucked up. Dramatic pause. Why, when a woman excels in a sport, that people immediately are like, oh, I don't know. Was she born a woman though? And that's messed up and all. But here's the thing that's like really messed up is like, it tends to only happen with a certain kind of female athlete. And I feel bad. And this is the thing. Not only are you this elite athlete, you know, you're denigrating her accomplishments, but we know what you're doing. It's like they're saying they're ugly, you know, because it doesn't happen. There's other athletes. There was this girl who is in the pentathlon or whatever, and the camera wouldn't stay off her. There's like 12 other people competing, and they're just focusing on. Today I was watching, they're doing an interview with her, and they're like, so you placed dead last in the javelin throw, how are you going to win this next race? And she's like, oh yeah, if I win by 80 seconds, maybe I could pull it out. It's like, you're not going to win. You're actually not that good at this sport, it turns out. You're actually not that good at the 10 sports that you're competing in, but the camera can't stay off her because she has a great tan, jawline, elite athlete, so she's, fit. But nobody's calling into question her femininity or masculinity or anything like that. But, you get a girl up there, and maybe she's like, got kind of a jawline, on her, and immediately they're like, are we sure she's not a man? And then if she performs at a high level, then people are clamoring. Oh, she knocked that other girl out. You see how, she's way too strong. She has to be a man. And I think that's funny. I think it's fucked up. For the two reasons is because you're calling someone ugly. And that's fucked up. Like, just chill with all that. But the second thing that's fucked up is like, just because a woman reaches a certain level in physicality, athleticism, all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, fuck, man. Women can't jump that high. Women can't run that fast. She has to be a man. Check her for a penis. That never happens. And as a woman, I'd be offended, because they never do that to men. They never do that to men. If there's a man who's being sensitive, oh my God, that guy's such a great father. Yeah, have you seen him with the kids? Yeah, he's so attentive to their needs and he's so caring. And has anybody thought, like, maybe he was born a woman? Like, that never happens. Like, you don't have a guy who's like, oh my God, Yeah, Mr. Thompson. Yeah, he's a preschool teacher. I know what you're saying, a male preschool teacher, but he's amazing with the children. What do you mean? What? Was he born a man? I don't know. Fuck. Never thought about that. Like, it never happens. Oh, that man's too sensitive. Check him for a vagina. People say it to make fun. Like, I know when I'm showing sensitive, like, oh my God, man. Yeah, first time I saw Titanic, I cried. Oh, you fucking pussy. Oh, you pussy. Check him for a vagina. I don't know. Just an observation. I'm sure it was... I'm sure there's humor in there. I'm sure there's something to be offended by. Little something for everybody. The Olympics really got me thinking about how unfit I am. My back hurts all the time. Back hurts. And then people are always like, oh, your back hurts. Oh, you should work out. Isn't that what fucking hurt my back? Moving around? No. And I decided, I've made the decision that I will no longer use my core for anything. Don't ask me to move. Sorry. No, I am free. I am free that day, but I can't help you move because I do not use my core. And it's part of my core values. So, can't change that for anything. That's hardcore. Thank you. We're just gonna keep it light, just some jokes. Just spitting some jokes here, okay? They got these new vape pens, they're amazing. I'm trying to quit. And they got these numbers on there that say how much is left in it. You have this much power. You have this much juice. I like it a lot. I just wish I had the time. Because sometimes I'm hitting my vape and I'm taking a break at work. And it'd be nice to look at it and see the time. I also wish it had a phone also. I wish my vape and I wish it could combine. I've been thinking about that. Somebody invent that. Asshole vacuum and vape phone. I was driving the other day and I hit a speed bump, and as I was hitting the speed bump, I saw a sign that said speed bumps. And I don't know who, are the speed bumps for in case you can't read the sign, or if you're blind, because you're gonna find out that the speed bumps are there. I don't like that they put a sign that says speed bumps are right there, because I'm not looking at it. If I didn't see the bump, I didn't see the sign. If you want me to see the bump, text me. All right, there's another one. One down. I was sick. I had COVID last week. Oh, banned. Can't say COVID. I was sick. Wasn't feeling good. Coughing. Hurt. But I was sick enough to where I had to miss a day of work. And then I could have missed more. I missed one day of work, and then the next day I woke up, and physically I probably could have made it through a day of work. It would have been hard, but I took another day off work. 2 sick days in a row. I never do that. And on the third day, I was like, man, I really wouldn't mind a third sick day, to really make sure that I'm feeling really good, make sure it's all out. I didn't take it because I have guilt. Because I feel like if I can work I should work. My job needs me. I need money. And it dawned on me. And this happens a lot throughout my life. And maybe it happens to you. I'm asking. Have you ever gotten sick? And you're sick. You don't feel good. You're sick. But you're kind of disappointed at how sick you, like, do you ever get sick and you just kind of like secretly, you just kind of wish you were just like a little sicker, like, fuck, man, fuck, I'm getting better, you know, fuck, man, like, fuck. I mean, couldn't I didn't even end up, didn't even end up in the hospital, fuck, man. I gotta go back to work, fuck. Like, after the second day, you're like, come on, man. Like, secretly, you're just like, I don't want to get too sick. But, God, if you're listening to me, sir, if you could just make me just like a little bit sicker, not too sick, because I know how you get with the, like, you have to be real careful with your words and all, God. So I want to make this very clear. I don't want to be like, I don't want to die. I don't want to be like hospitalized. I don't want to be on the respirator or anything. But is there any way you could just make me just a little sicker? Just a little sicker than I am now. Just a little sicker. I don't want to feel too bad, because I want to take a day off work, but I don't want to just lay in bed all day. I kind of want to do some shit, I kind of want to, like, smoke a blunt, play some video games. So if you could just make me like a little bit sicker, right? Just a little bit. Here's the thing. I don't want to lie. I know you're big on that. I don't want to lie and call my work and say that I'm sick, because then I'll be lying, and you told me not to lie, and so I'm being good. Thou shalt not lie. I'm pretty sure you wrote that somewhere, right? I don't want to lie. So to prevent me from lying, maybe you could make me just a little bit more sick. Just, I don't want to call my work and pretend. I'm not. I used to act when I was in high school, but I'm not that good anymore. Yeah, I think it just doesn't sound natural. I like it to be organic. So if you could just make me like a little, like, give me, just something in here, just so I have it, like, something that they could hear, like, no, stay home, just a little bit, but not too sick. Like I said, really into the video games right now. Just got a PlayStation 5 and really hadn't had a whole lot of time to, so, that's all. God, thank you in advance. Like I said, just trying not to lie, trying to be a good dude. If you could do that for me, because I'm gonna call in sick. I'm just trying to prevent. I don't know. I did that last week. Let's see. The balls touch in women's sports. Let's see. Here's one. Does this ever happen to you guys? Why are people proud of violence that happens near their home? Like this, not like proud, but like everybody's kind of like, oh, did you hear that there was a shooting in my neighborhood? Yeah. 3 houses down. Yeah. 3 houses down. Yeah. There was a shooting in my neighborhood at the McDonald's. I'd go there all the time. I could have been there. Tuesday, 11:30. Like, I could have been right there, getting my McDoubles, plain, no toppings, plain. Yeah, just the toppings, plain. Yeah, toppings, plain. Okay, I don't want ketchup. I don't want mustard. I don't want. Yeah, plain. Fucking A. So fucking hard to order. Like, don't. They try to sell you out of the idea of ordering. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Back on. They try to sell you out of the idea of ordering your food plain because that means they got to make a fresh one for you, and so they try to act dumb when you're like, "Oh yeah, I want a burger plain, just no sauce, no." What, I'm sorry, plain. So you just want the bun? Nah, motherfucker. You know what I want? All right, I don't want all that shit you put on the burger. I want it plain. I'll put my own mayonnaise on. Thank you. That's for my McDonald's people. Yeah, proud of violence near your home. I don't know, it's some kind of weird phenomenon. Yeah, they got shot right next door. No, I wasn't home. I didn't hear it, but I could have been. Do you ever go back to your hometown, where you're from? You go back to your hometown and you say, "What the fuck? I used to walk hella far. Oh my God." Like, I go back to my old town and I'm like, wait, I lived here. My high school was fucking 3.5 miles down this road. What the fuck? That's fucked up, man. My parents were like, just walk to school. Just walk to school. Are you fucking kidding me? I went back there. I can't even drive that distance. Or you drive in your old neighborhood and you see your old house and you're just like, what the fuck? I used to live there? This is a shithole. What the fuck? That was the house I grew up in? It's so small. Oh my God. Were my parents poor? Holy shit. You guys raised me there? Oh my God, there had to be lead in the fucking walls, man. Thank you. Yeah, that was a good one. Very relevant, relatable. I write relatable humor. Let's see. Oh, that's it. I'm out of jokes. Oh, one more. And this is just like general. It's not even a joke, but I think that every time you buy something these days, there is a tip. I am going to start a new trend. When they hand me the receipt to sign, if I'm not pleased with my service, I'm going to write in a negative tip. That'll be $25, sir, and just fill out these lines. A tip goes there in the total. Oh, I know how it works, pal. Yeah, let's see. You're charging me $25, and let's see. Your service was fucked up, so I'm going to put a -5 here, and in the total, I'm going to write $20. Okay, I just gave myself $5 off my meal, and yeah, you can take that -$5 and shove it up your ass, pal, because you know nothing about customer service. All right. I think that's it. That's almost an hour long show. And, we had some fun. We told some jokes. I think that was it. Talked about having a child is dark. Everything's duality, What can I say? There's light and dark and love and hate and sunny days and rainy days. And you got to embrace them all. And for For every carrot you put in the baby's mouth, well, you got a shitty carrot coming out the other end. So, parenthood's great. Life is great. If you don't have children, go out and make one, or get one. They're fucking walking around everywhere. Adopt one, or give a pet a home, give a cat a home. It's same thing. Just like, especially right now. My daughter talks about as much as my cat. So, you have a good time. That is it for me. Thank you, Caesar C, Old Raven, Nufo, Brian Joel, and everybody who showed up today, and everybody who participates in the community, and all the Westside writers. Shout out to Jen Matt's sister. Congratulations. And Cassie, I hope you're doing okay. Everybody out there, all the friends and family. And we got fantasy football coming back pretty soon. I'm going to set up the leagues. Hopefully you guys are still down with some fantasy football. We're going to do a couple leagues and have some good time. That trophy got to get passed around again. I think Dr. GTI is the trophy holder. Shout out to Snoop Dogg in the Olympics. Talk about breakdancing getting an event. And now Snoop Dogg is the master of ceremonies, and it's just great to see. Because when I was growing up, parents didn't want you listening to Snoop Dogg. Now parents love Snoop Dogg. He's like a LL Cool J, but without selling out. Shout out to my lovely wife, Britt. I'm just gonna call her that because it's weird saying girlfriend. We have a kid, and my daughter Kennedy. Hi, Kennedy. You'll watch these back one day, and you'll be like, "Daddy was had some interesting views." Hey, it's okay. I'm leaving you thousands of hours of video you could watch, and you could say, "Hey, missed the show. You didn't get the alert. God damn. There was all jokes. You can go. Here's the good thing about this show. You can go back and watch it again. Keep it on in the background. I'll tell you some jokes. Got a bunch of jokes. Told a bunch of jokes today. They were hilarious. People were loving it. We had a little booty time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to have some booty time.
Booty time, across the USA. Booty time, hey, hey, hey. Booty time,
And on that note, I'm gonna take off. If you can, go outside, get that good sunshine on your skin, get that good air in your lungs, and don't forget to call someone you haven't called in a while because it feels so good for you and them. Keep this positivity rolling day and night, 24/7, and I will see you back here next week for some more jokes and some more talk show for humans. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Steel Fawn, play me out. Ugh.
In the summer,
The greatest ever.
lighting up, she's smoking trees. Only daughter of a man she hasn't seen. And there's no real one emotion. She can't say what she needs. First second she hates you, then she's horny. Baby, stay with me, please. She can't imagine staying
So
alive
funky.
here by herself.
The funky Irishman. Lot of mouse, eh?
They go to hell. Taking your phone, she'll hope to moan and then put back on your shelf. But fucking she's crazy and I love it and I want her myself. So it was hard with your day, but you know, you open the door and your man walked out. He said he got tired of the games you play. Never give it some thought, but I can't you stay. Feeling some ground with the feet, with the fall. Got your ear to the phone, but your man won't call. Have a Superman pose with a brand new cape.
Oh shit. Joe Rogan just died? R.I.P. to Joe Rogan and his career. No. Don't get so happy. Brittany was happy. Joe Rogan died? Oh, we're having steak. Show's over. Huh? I mean, my mic's still on. We're playing the song. But yeah, almost an hour on the dot. Oh, David time. Oh yeah. Huh?
God.
Sing was hard today, but you know, you open the door and the man walked out. He said he got tired of the games you play. Never give it some thought, try to get used to feeling some ground with the feet, with the fall. Got your ear to the phone, but your man won't call. Have a Superman pose with a brand new cape. Papa, give me some love, and I'm on my way. I'm on my way, wait. I'm on my way, wait. I'm on my way, wait.
I'm on my way, wait. Oh, say goodbye. Say goodbye to everybody, Kennedy. Bye, everybody.
What's over here?
Huh?
What's over there that she's looking at? Oh. Good girl, honey. Yay, Kenny! Yay! Woo! No.
Life, to be honest, I failed as much as I wish you my kind of success.